Success is born in small, simple disciplines practiced every day like sacred rituals. It was the habits that changed me. They were the anchor that held my mind steady when storms came. They brought order to chaos, focus to distraction, courage to fear. And now I want to share with you 7 daily habits that made me unstoppable. If you are tired of drifting through days that look the same, if you know there is more in you than the life you see around you, then do not just watch this. Study it, live it, because one new habit can uproot years of feeling stuck. Let me give you the first stone to lay in this new foundation. Plan your day before it begins. Hold this idea tight. Never start your day until it is finished. What does that mean? It means never stumble into your morning empty-handed. Never wake and hope the day will guide you. Because if you do not hold a plan for your time, life will hand you its own plan. And that plan is chaos. If you do not control your day, someone else will. Most people are not lazy, they are unplanned. They wake up and react. They chase what screams loudest and call it progress, but they are only drifting. The difference between busy and productive is a plan. A plan is not a burden, it is freedom. It turns time into an ally instead of an enemy. And it does not take hours. Just 10 quiet minutes each night before your head finds the pillow ends. In that time, ask yourself what truly matters tomorrow. Not 30 scattered tasks, but 3 non-negotiable victories. Write them down. Ink on paper turns wishes into commands. It gives your mind clear orders while you sleep. When you plan, you do not just command your schedule, you calm your spirit. You erase morning confusion. You wake with mission, not madness. People feel it when you enter the day with purpose. You become the person who is ahead, not the one forever catching up. And there is a quiet power in being ahead. So tonight, before you drift off, take 10 minutes to sketch tomorrow into existence. Put your flag in the soil of your time before the world tries to claim it. You will see how life shifts for the person who shows up prepared. Habit 2 is to feed your mind with wisdom. Understand this. Your mind is a garden. Whether you tend it or not, something will grow. Leave it alone and weeds of doubt and fear will spread until they choke your potential. But if you feed it daily with good words, with strong thoughts, with voices that pull you higher, then your life will change from the inside out. I once thought I had no time to read, no time to learn, no time to sharpen my mind. Yet I always had time for gossip, for scrolling, for mindless noise. It was never about time. It was about what I valued. Feed your mind like it is your most precious asset, because it is. Read what challenges you, not just what entertains you. Listen to wisdom that lifts you, not noise that drowns you. The mind once stretched never returns to its old shape. Unstoppable is not given. It is chosen. It is designed day by day, habit by habit. So tonight, finish tomorrow before it begins. Then rise with the sun, ready, not reactive. Step by step, you will build a life that matches the fire within you. Here is what turned the tide for me. I made it non-negotiable to feed my mind every single day with something wise, something true, something that stretched me beyond who I was yesterday. Books, lectures, audio programs, mentors, podcasts, ideas that sharpen me, challenge me, lift me higher. Miss a meal if you must, but never miss your daily nourishment of the mind. Why is this so powerful? Because your mind is the filter through which you see every part of your life. It decides how you interpret what happens to you, what you believe about yourself, what you expect from others, what you think is possible or impossible. Feed your mind junk, and you will live a junk life filled with bad choices, broken dreams, and wasted potential. Feed your mind wisdom and watch how your life rises to match it. You will start making better choices, building stronger habits, living at a higher level where excuses have no home. Let me make this simple for you. Start with just 10 pages a day. Not 100 pages, not 50, just 10. 10 pages from a good book that grows you. A book on personal growth, money, health, relationships, leadership, philosophy, any area you want to strengthen, feed it daily. 10 pages may sound like nothing, but over a year, that is 3,650 pages. That is 10 or 15 solid books worth of new ideas, new thoughts, new strategies. And most people have not read that much since they were teenagers. Here is the truth that changed me. If you want your life to get better, your thinking must get better first. And when your thinking improves, your choices improve. When your choices improve, your results improve. Better results mean better income, deeper relationships, bigger opportunities, and more joy in the quiet moments. If you want to be unstoppable, feed your mind daily without exception. Make it a ritual as natural as brushing your teeth, because wisdom does what raw motivation cannot do. Motivation fades when life gets hard, but wisdom anchors you. It lights the path when you feel lost. It lifts you forward when you feel tempted to give up and settle for less. So here is my challenge to you. Pick your first book. Crack it open to page 1 tonight. Let this be the moment your mind stops shrinking and starts expanding. Build a mind strong enough to build a life you are proud to live. That is the quiet power of feeding your mind every single day. Habit 3 is to move your body and master your energy. This truth shook me early on. Your body is the only place you have to live. We can talk about dreams and goals and visions, but if your body is tired and weak, even the best dreams stay stuck on the shelf collecting dust. I learned this young. Discipline with your health is discipline with your future. You cannot pull them apart. Your mind needs a strong body to carry it. Your spirit needs energy to lift the weight of your ambition. Your goals need fuel, and movement is the spark. So let me ask you this. When was the last time you moved your body on purpose? Not for a mirror or anyone else's eyes, but just to honor the miracle you were given. You do not need fancy equipment or a gym pass or hours of sweat and struggle. You just need motion every day. Deliberate motion. A walk around the block while the sun sets. A stretch on your living room floor. A few push-ups or a dance when nobody is watching. Whatever you can do, do it. And then do it again tomorrow. Movement breathes life into your momentum, and momentum is what gives birth to motivation. One principle guides me daily. Treat your body like a performance machine, not a storage closet. Feed it well. Rest it deeply. Move it daily. You will be stunned by how clear your thoughts become when your body feels alive. You will speak with more certainty. You will show up with more presence. And people will feel that energy before you say a word. Remember this. Success is not only mental, it is physical. If your body is neglected, everything suffers quietly in the background. But when your body is strong, every other part of you rises with it. So here is your action step. Move for 20 minutes every day. Keep it simple. Keep it daily. Walk, run, stretch, dance, train, lift, breathe, sweat, repeat. Because motion keeps your purpose alive, and purpose without energy is just a wish whispered into the wind. If you want to lead, build, inspire, then learn to master your energy. And that mastery begins with moving your body today. Habit 4 is to review your goals every day. Let me tell you something that separates the average from the exceptional. Goals are magnets. They pull you forward, but only if you keep them in your sight. Only if you remind yourself every day what you are chasing and why it matters. A goal forgotten is a dream buried alive. So keep it alive by bringing it to mind each day. Let me ask you this simple question. Do you know where you are going? And better yet, did you remind yourself of it today? Here is something I learned the hard way. Most people do not fail because they lack goals. They fail because they forget them. They scribble them down once, feel that spark of hope, then hide them away in a drawer and call it ambition. But let me tell you, a goal not reviewed is a goal that will not last. It gets pushed aside by distraction, buried under doubt, drowned out by the noise of the world pulling you everywhere except where you truly want to go. What changed everything for me was this simple practice. Every morning before the world had a chance to speak its noise into my head, I looked at my goals. I read them. I pictured them. I felt them in my bones. Because in that quiet moment, I remembered who I was, where I was heading, and why it mattered more than anything else. Goals are not tasks on a list. They are targets that demand your focus. And if you do not aim every day, you drift every week and fail every year. Let me keep this simple for you. Pick your top 3 goals right now. They can be big or small, personal or professional, it does not matter. And starting tomorrow, do this one thing. Read them out loud every morning. Let those words get into your eyes, your ears, your spirit. Speak them until you believe them. Believe them until you chase them. Chase them until you hold them in your hands. Because daily review creates daily focus, and focus is how you win. If you want your life to change, do not look at your goals just on New Year's Eve and then forget them when the confetti is swept away. Look at them every morning like a commander reviewing the mission, because that is exactly what you are, the commander of your own future. Here is the challenge. Put your goals where you will see them every single day. By the bathroom mirror, on your phone screen, inside your journal, wherever you must. Look at them until they become part of you. Because the more you see them, the more you feel them. The more you feel them, the more you act on them. And the more you act, the closer they get. Review your goals every day, because the future belongs to those who prepare for it one day at a time. Habit 5 is to practice gratitude with intention. Let me share something that is too often overlooked. Gratitude is not just a feeling that floats by once a year. It is a discipline, a daily choice, a way of seeing the world that transforms how you carry yourself through it. What you focus on grows. Focus on your problems and they multiply. Focus on what you lack and that emptiness expands. But when you focus on what you already have, your joy grows. Your peace grows. Your strength grows. I used to think gratitude was just saying thank you when things went right. But it is so much deeper than that. It is a lens you wear on your soul. Most people wake up each day counting what is wrong, what is missing, what they wish they had. Then they wonder why they feel heavy inside, why the day drags, why their spark fades so quickly. You cannot build a rich life with a bitter spirit. You must train your mind to see the good, even when the road is hard, even when the day feels heavy. So I started this practice. Each morning I wrote down 3 simple things I was grateful for. Not 10, not 20, just 3. A good cup of coffee, a soft bed that held me through the night, another sunrise and the chance to try again. This small habit changed my spirit. It changed my attitude. It changed how I spoke to people and how they felt around me. When you feel grateful, you stand taller. You speak with kindness. You draw better things toward you because people want to follow someone who lifts the room instead of draining it. The best part is, you do not need more to feel gratitude. You only need awareness. Be thankful for what you already have right now. That awareness will open doors and clear your mind for greater things to come. Here is your challenge. Every morning before you step into the noise of the day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Feel it deeply. Let it soften your heart. Let it lift the fog from your mind. Gratitude is not just a nice idea. It is a winning habit. Be thankful for what you have while you build what you want. That is how you grow. That is how you lead. That is how you rise. Habit 6 is to speak with purpose and positivity. Let me share a lesson I had to learn the hard way. Your words are seeds, and every word you speak plants something in the soil of your life. Now let me ask you plainly, what seeds are you planting every time you open your mouth? Because here is the truth. Some people speak like it costs them nothing. They gossip about others, they complain about their own lives, they throw careless words like stones at glass dreams. Then they sit alone and wonder why their days feel heavy, why trust crumbles in their hands, why good things keep slipping through the cracks. What I learned is this: words do 2 powerful things. They feed the mind and they light up understanding. What you speak shapes what you believe, and what you believe shapes how you live. So if you want to lift your life higher, you must lift your words higher first. I'm not talking about fake sugar-coated talk or empty positivity that fools no one. I am talking about speech that carries purpose and vision. Words that are honest, yet hopeful, clear yet kind. Because here is what I know. Negative words destroy confidence faster than failure ever could. And one true word of courage or belief or vision can breathe life into a dream, yours or someone else's. So I made it a daily discipline to watch my tongue. I trained myself to speak about what I wanted, not what I feared. I learned to encourage people even when my own courage felt small. I chose to speak life instead of limitation, progress instead of excuses, hope instead of despair. Now let me challenge you to listen to yourself. How do you talk about who you are? Do you catch yourself saying, I am always tired, I can't do this, nothing ever works for me? Those are not just empty statements. They are quiet contracts you sign with your own future. Your life will rise or fall to meet the level of your words. So flip the script. Speak belief, speak hope, speak vision, and watch how your life starts to reflect that power back at you. Make it a habit every day to say something good about the road ahead. Say something kind to someone who needs it. And say something honest to yourself that pushes you forward instead of pulling you back. Because your voice carries more power than you know. Do not use your words just to describe where you are. Use them to shape where you are going. Speak as if the world is listening, because it is. And more importantly, so are you. Habit 7 is this: reflect, refine, and prepare for tomorrow. This is a habit I wish I had learned sooner. Let your past be a teacher, not a punishment. Most people drag themselves to the end of the day, exhausted, distracted, half awake. They collapse into sleep without learning a thing from the hours they just spent. And so they carry the same mistakes into tomorrow again and again. If you want to be unstoppable, if you want to grow faster than the average person ever will, you must make it a habit to reflect and refine every single night. Just before you close your eyes, take 10 quiet minutes and ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do well today? What could I have done better? What will I change tomorrow? That is personal leadership. That is how you sharpen your life day by day. Remember, you do not get paid for the time you spend, you get paid for the value you bring to that time. Reflection multiplies that value. Do not just reflect, refine. If today fell short, ask yourself why. Did you plan poorly? Did you give away your time to the wrong people or distractions? Were you truly focused or just busy? Learn from that, write it down, adjust. Refuse to drag today's mistakes into tomorrow's fresh hours. That is what average people do, but not you. And once you reflect and refine, prepare. Lay out your plan for the morning. Set your intentions before you sleep. Clear your mind of clutter, because clarity at night builds confidence at dawn. Live each day on purpose so you never waste years by accident. Small hinges swing big doors, and 10 minutes of honest reflection before bed can change the path of your entire life. So here is your habit. Before your day ends, close the loop. Do not leave your thoughts scattered. Do not leave your lessons behind. Do not leave your future to chance. Reflect on today. Refine your thoughts. Prepare for tomorrow. That is the habit of the wise. That is the quiet discipline of the productive. That is how the unstoppable are made. 7 simple habits that changed my life. Not all at once, but over time. Because success is not one giant moment. It is not luck handed out to a chosen few. It is not even one brilliant idea that appears out of nowhere. Success is a handful of small disciplines practiced every day until they shape you into someone unrecognizable to your old self. That is it. That is the truth. And now it is yours to live. Now you might be thinking to yourself, these habits sound so simple. Too simple even. And you would be right. They are simple. So simple that your mind might shrug them off, thinking there must be something more complicated, more glamorous, more secret that successful people know. But here is the truth that separates the dreamers from the doers. What is easy to do is also heartbreakingly easy not to do. It is easy to say, I will plan tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Easy to scroll through other people's lives instead of reading something that could build your own. Easy to stay sitting when your body begs you to move. Easy to promise yourself you will look at your goals when things calm down, but things never calm down on their own. Easy to forget the gifts you already have while chasing what you think you lack. Easy to let careless words slip through your mouth and shape your days with doubt and negativity. Easy to collapse into bed every night exhausted but no wiser than when the sun came up. And that is how people drift away from the life they once imagined. Not in some dramatic fall, but in tiny daily moments of neglect. Each skipped habit seems harmless on its own. One missed plan, one skipped walk. One night you forget to read your goals or count your blessings. It feels like nothing. But string them together day after day and you wake up years later wondering where your fire went, where your dreams went, where you went. But here is the power that few ever understand deeply enough to use. That same quiet force that pulls you away from the life you want can pull you closer to it if you flip the script. The same way small neglects add up to regret, small disciplines add up to freedom. The same way drift steals your years, habits build them back one sunrise at a time. You start with something so small it almost feels silly. You sit down and plan tomorrow before it comes. You read 10 pages that open your mind to an idea that changes how you see yourself. You stand up and move your body because you respect the gift it is. You write down your goals and speak them into your morning because you know a target you see is a target you can hit. You pause and name 3 things you are grateful for because you understand gratitude turns what you have into more than enough. You choose your words like a gardener choosing seeds because you know they grow into the reality you wake up in. You reflect on the day you just lived so tomorrow's hours are not wasted repeating the same old mistakes. And you do this not once, not when you feel like it, not only when it is convenient, but day after day until these small acts feel as natural as breathing. That is when you look up and realize your life is transforming quietly from the inside out. You stand taller because you trust yourself again. Your mind feels clearer because you feed it truth instead of noise. Your relationships feel warmer because you carry yourself with purpose and gratitude instead of stress and blame. You walk through the day with a calm certainty that others can feel before you even speak. This is what happens when you take small habits and give them your devotion. They build a life so different from the one you would have drifted into without them. A life of discipline, a life of focus, a life with edges and direction instead of chaos and regret. A life that makes you proud to say, this is who I am, this is how I live. So here is my challenge to you. If you have heard every word and you feel that quiet truth in your chest, do not stand at the edge of your own potential, waiting for the perfect day to begin. Pick one habit, just one. Maybe tonight you plan tomorrow before your head touches the pillow. Maybe tomorrow you feed your mind instead of your excuses. Maybe you take a walk that turns into a promise to your body that you are not done yet. Maybe you speak words of life instead of words of limitation. Maybe you end your day with a notebook and a question. What did I learn? What will I do better? Then do it again, and again, and again. Because the person who commands their habits does not need to beg for their future. They build it quietly, steadily, surely. This is how you become unstoppable. This is how you leave behind the version of yourself that doubted, drifted, waited. This is how you rise. This is how you build a life worth living. And it all begins with one small habit you choose today. So take the first step and then never stop walking. If you are still here reading these words and you feel them echo in your chest, then leave 100 in the comments so I know you are one of the few who truly get it. The ones ready to rise on purpose, to grow without asking for permission, to stop wishing and start building. Piece by piece, day by day, habit by habit, keep going. Keep shaping your life into something you are proud to stand inside because you are not finished. You are only just beginning. Remember, Only you decide how limitless you are.
Cool. I hope you guys liked this. I hope you guys like this. It's not motivational, but it is inspirational. Podcaster here. One of my thoughts. Really, really odd. Basically, get the account. Jesus. Yeah, I am basically locked out of my TikTok account. That's odd. Very odd. Um, put my camera back on. there is a hey, welcome back, guys. There is a app, a chatbot, not a most straightforward and clear chatbot I've seen. It is something I've seen someone live streaming about, and I got curious. So I want to experiment with this chatbot, but I don't want it to. I don't want to. I don't want to use it on my browser directly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use VMware. I'm creating a. I'm not creating. I'm cloning my virtual machine, my existing virtual machine. So actually, no. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plug loading up, do a snapshot, do what I have to do, check the chatbot and experiment it with it. And then if something goes really badly nasty, I just can revert my VM back to the original state. So let's try. What I'm seeing it that is that this chatbot is a slightly nasty, but if taken the right way, but if not, you can basically produce amazing things with it if you know what you're doing. But if you don't, it can become quite devastating. Well, enough of me saying. Let me see. Logging into my machine. Logging into my machine. Put it on full screen. Though I had installed VM tools on this machine, which allows it to. Okay, yes. So this is Linux Ubuntu. Before anything, let me snapshot it. I already have one snapshot, but I'm taking another snapshot before taking snapshot. So when I finish interacting with this AI bot, I will revert snapshot back to the original state, and then that remove any nastiness that comes. Hold on, I'm just responding some. Okay. Let me first thing first. Let me find the name of the app. I have a link. The bot is called Clawd Bot. And this Clawd Bot, it basically runs on a computer, and it can get a bit nasty. Let's see. I am discovering. Going to be again an experiment. If it opens up first. Come on. is my this is very slow. I need to come on. I'm going to Google directly. It just make my nerves. No, that's not the name. I actually misspelled it. Is Clawd Clawd bot. The Clawd bot. So is comes a clears the AI that actually does things, clears your inbox, send the emails, manage your calendar, checks your into fly all from WhatsApp, Telegram, or any chat app you already use. Okay, runs your machine, any chat app, persistence memory, browser control, full system access, skills and plugins. It looks quite nice though, but Moltbot. I wonder. Right. So we done the snapshot. Yeah. So we can basically like let's run it. I don't know much about it. I saw someone streaming about it, and I decided to give it a go. So the browser is updating. Update it all. But can you update away? Yeah, go on. So the first thing first, before I run this thing on, I need to update my system. Bear in mind, this is a VM. This is a virtual system. Is not my real system. This is a separate image I created on my computer, which allows me to run test software. I have done a backup of this VM before I'm like adding these configurations. I'm running a full system update so we can be robust. So whenever applications and apps I have it installed before will be updated. So and then I do a full system upgrade as well and clean up everything before I actually run this command down here. So that's the command I have to do run. Going back to my terminal, taking a bit of time because I am updating few things all at the same time, and the memory for this machine is limited, so I am running a bit hot, if I can say that, because it's updating these apps and at the same time updating the system. So it is a bit slow. Let me see. And yeah, RAM is running hot. So RAM is running hot. So what I'm going to do, I'm seeing if I have other apps running here. No. Let me see if I do. There is no Monzo. There's like I need to get rid of Spotify and reduce a bit RAM consumption and get rid of Brave browser. Like yeah. So now is 81, much better. Getting back to 82 RAM consumption. Okay, back to my VM. No, I don't want to do anything with the email address. I just want to finish this. The update is also very, 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 very slow. Jeez. This machine is taking its time to do what I ask. And then tomorrow I'm gonna okay, yeah, my update finished. Now I'm going to do an upgrade. Asking the system to do a full upgrade. It might take a bit time as well, due to the fact that it might take I'll say 600 gigabytes of archives, but there's not much stuff that you have to do. 20 seconds so far. Why? It's gonna be fast, I believe. It's going to be faster. Going to be faster. Again, I am although I'm not doing a feedback loop on the browser. Let me see if I can capture on YouTube to get the feedback loop to see if the audio is actually coming out. I'm not doing that yet. I need to be able to do the feedback loop. I need to get the feedback loop. I need to. It's not. There is not sound going on. Wait a minute. I thought there was sound coming. There's sound coming in. There's no sound at all. That's strange. There's no sound. 1, 2, 2. So there was no sound. Um, thought there was not sound, guys. Weird. One, two, one, two. I'm just responding someone. For some reason, I was not getting a feedback look on these phones. They, I thought they were good, but then sometimes on really basic things they fail miserable, and that pisses me off big time. Because I can't. Uh, oh wait. Guys, this was, yeah. I need to be more careful. Night. I almost caused a disaster. Serious stuff. Um, yeah, I need to be more careful and not to. When I'm doing something, I should focus on the thing I'm doing and not trying to do several things at the same time, because I was just about to cause a massive disaster. And left something cooking. I forgot about it completely while I was here. I just felt smell of burning. That's why I just left running, because when I felt the smell strong, when the thing is just like proper burnt. But then I managed to stop it in time. Open the windows. The whole house is smelling a stinked, burnt wood. Yeah, but especially night, when I'm doing something, when I'm doing live stream or doing something, I should not mess with trying to cook or have food. And whenever I go to, when I'm fooding when I'm cooking, if I decide to cook, my focus should be on cooking only and not trying to do something else. And every time I try to multitask, disasters occur. And like now. Just put something on and left and forgot it. That's pretty bad. Right, okay. That's done, resolved. I need to decide how I going what I'm gonna eat up for my dinner. The dinner is now burned. There is no more dinner. Pretty bad. And I have to open the window because the smell, the smoke, the smell of burned is. Anyway, going back to the application we were looking on. Screen is all blacked. I don't know why. I think it's because the time we took the on up into that VM. Bear in mind that this box is VM size and capacity is quite limited. What's going on here? What's going on? Really, I was thinking I had enough resources. I just behaving like. Do you need to restart? Okay, apparently you had to restart. So yeah, I updated a bunch of stuff and apparently you had to update one by one. Okay, I will update when it possible. Leave me alone. All right, so let's go full screen app. Right. Okay, so let's see what this Moltbot has to offer and how. Let's go to documentation first and let's go to here. Go from 0 first to working chat with some default as quickly as possible. Fast chat, open the control UI. This is the controls we have to make the bot work. So with CLI, with this Windows, this global using with npm or pnm, so like programmatically. Right, so we have getting started, main part, here, Cloud build docs for region. This is for npm. I haven't used much of the development tool, so I'm going to run it. Guys, I'm going to run it. I'm going to see what this bot can do. You see, first I need to go into then to scripts. There's nothing here. I'm going to paste this code, delete the extra bits, and run. Sudo. I don't have the application called curl. Right. PMC links. apt install. So if curl what's wrong with this? Let me get again. Go back there. Right, it's installing, guys. It's going to install Node.js, solid GNU, and few stuff. Again, this is experimental. I'm doing on my VM. This VM already done the. I've done the. I've done the snapshot of it. I've done the VM. I'm not sure if the sound is coming okay. So it's installing the chatbot. As you guys can see on terminal window. I'm not sure that like why the sound is a bit wonky. Say, let's look at here. Let's look at my configurations. I don't know why it lowered down the sound of my microphone sound. Sometimes it tends to change my configurations for no reason. That's annoying. Okay, so the chatbot, which is a AI-based chatbot, I'm interacting with my phone as well. With AI-based chatbot is doing the thing is like installing Node.js and is also installing Git. There is configuring my user local, and now also putting npm, and now is installing Clawd Bot. Clawd Bot is like, just guys, for the ones that enter now, Clawd Bot is an AI-based chatbot that controls your computer to do stuff. So I am experimenting with it on a controlled environment. I'm not I'm not installing on full-fledged because I don't want it to control my computer. I never used it before. This is going to be my first time using this AI chatbot. So I don't know how well or bad it will behave. So in case of things go south, in case of lose control of this machine, it's just a VM, I can delete no problem. So that's what I'm going to do. And what this chatbot does, based on what am I reading, let me make, I know the letters of this is slightly too small, so let me make it slightly bigger so you guys can read as well. So basically this is the way you can install showcase. Let me see if I can show, because like the same way I am demonstrating this installation, I'm also discovering what this chatbot does. And there is a lot of things people is sharing on social media, is from creating apps to set up websites and doing all of the sorts of things. Yeah, he writes code. It does a lot of things. I am experimenting. Again, this is my first time using this chatbot. This is not just a chatbot. It's also a AI assistant, and it does lots of things. It's called Clawd Bot, the AI that actually does things. And here it says, let me make it bigger for you guys again. The machine I am working, again, I will repeat myself, I did said before, this is not my real computer. This is a virtual machine. This is a virtual machine. My real computer is outside of this bound. This is my real one. So I have created a virtual machine with this application called the VMware. VMware allow me to create virtual machines and do configurations inside when I'm testing stuff, and what I can learn how to do this and how to do certain things. So that's what I'm installing. The Clawd Bot is, you have installed it itself, then it created the path for npm, and now this can make, yeah. So I understand this is a powerful and inherently risky. So it says, Clawd Bot onboarding, please read. He asked me to read this document, and I say copy the link before I allowed it in. So going back to my screen, it says Clawd Bot agents can run commands, read, write files, and add through any tools you enable. They can only send messages on channels you configure. For example, a account you log in on this machine, or bot account like Slack, Discord. If you are new to this, start with the sandbox and list privileges. It helps limit what an agent can do if it's triggered or makes mistakes. Learn more on sandbox. You're hearing my feedback from my phone. Let's so you're hearing the feedback of my own voice from the mobile phone, and that's not good because it's going to be in the feedback loop. So I understand the risk. I'm going to say yes. how do I inherit lead? Yes. And onboarding mode, quick start, configure details later via SharePoint configuration, configure port network and tell scale. Okay, like that. Model authorization provider. Okay, he's asking me what model should it use, be it OpenAI, be it Anthropic, all of them. I need to have an oath kind of uncensored Venice AI privacy focused uncensored models. Google Gemini API key oath, Copilot GitHub local proxy, Open Router API key, Verso AI Gateway API key, Moonshot AI Kimi2 Kimi Code, ZAI GLM 4.7 API key, Open Code API key, skip for now. I'm going to that. Now let me go back. Do I have? I think there is one that I don't need a AI key. Anthropic compatible multimodal. Quen Minimax Anthropic. Let me see the synthetic. Yeah. I need AI key. I need API keys. Oh no. So I need to generate my synthetic authentication AI key first. Oh, let me do it again. I need an AI key, so it means I have to generate. He already installed the bot. I haven't finished the configuration. I just killed it before I actually finished it. I shouldn't do that. I'm not sure if it's gonna run correctly now, but let's see. I think I shouldn't just kill because the installation never finished. I shouldn't killed. I just your AI assistant now without 3,499 headset. Cloud 226 first 24.3 number 999 stands required. What does it mean? I yet don't know. But warning, missing npm global bin. This can make global show as a command not found in terminal. Fix, it did a fix. And then docs here, sanity. And then is now, okay. Is kind of reinstalling the bot again. Let me see my systems. I did wrong. I was never meant to break the installation process or the installation flow while I was doing. And I need to kind of look on those commands to understand exactly how can I use this AI chatbot effectively. It's installing still. Haven't finished yet. It takes a bit of time. Clawd Bot AI Assistant open source local, and set up your own Lobster Assistant. I need to watch these videos, these 3 videos, just to understand this app, to understand what it does. How can I take let me see if it's actually installing. Let me see if it's actually installing. Because I broke the installation. I stopped it halfway. Now from here I can check processes. Yeah, I guess it's installing because it is consuming lots of memory. It's not downloading again. It's not that well, it's downloading something. No, it's not actually downloading anything, but it's doing something on the disk. Yeah, you can see free here. Clawd Bot was installed. Is using a lot of my CPU, and yeah, it's running on the disk. The process that is running is that I can't see anything regarding to yes, here. It's here. It's running. Right. All right. Let's wait. Okay. Let's go to the process again. I understand the risk. Quick start. Skip for now because I don't have filter modules by provider or providers. Keep current. What thing am I going to do? I'm more comfortable with the Telegram bot API. And you have WhatsApp, Discord, Google Chat, Slack, Signal, iMessage, Nostro, Microsoft Teams, Mattermost, Nextcloud, Talk, Matrix, Blue Bubbles, Line, Zalo, Ticlon, and Skip. I'm going to configure it to work with Telegram chatbot. Right, so let me go and pull the Telegram here. I need to bring software app center, minimize this. I need to install Telegram, and then from Telegram I need to understand how to get the AI key so I can then add into Telegram, install Telegram, put my password. I miss my big desktop screen because I can see things more clear. You can pass information with the bigger graphic detail. On these computers, everything is too small. Right, it's installing Telegram. It's taking its time, guys. Let's go back to Let's go back to the terminal. Guys, this is painfully slow. I definitely need to add more memory into this computer. This is painfully slow. And I also miss my MacBook. Ugh, forget it. I'm trying to see if I can get the API key on for Telegram here, microphone, and then get it connected on, because I think here is more quicker on the phone rather than doing it there. Let me see if I can get it faster. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it faster in one of my accounts. I need to be careful to understand which account I will be using it. I don't want to use an account that might compromise me somehow. Right, so here, how do I get both token? How do I do that? Interesting. Oh, here's the open Telegram and chat with Botfather. No. Is it Botfather real? For real? Nope. I don't think this is the Botfather. There's one that is really wonky. Let me try again. Let's try again. I'll try again. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can open that. The first thing first I want to know is Telegram Botfather is coming with a very weird username. So I want to make sure that I'm connecting to the right one. Because I interacted with Botfather before, and I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, this is not the one. This is not the official. I knew that something was off. Let's see if I can start. I can get my Telegram to run. 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Let's what I do. I'm going to stop this view for now, just to do the security scan on the QR code. Sorry, so I can enable Telegram to log in. I hope you guys understand that I can't show just my Telegram QR code for everyone. So I'm scanning to log in on my Telegram. I'm gonna log in into bot further, and then I'm going to come back. Yes, bot further is ready. Bot further is ready. I'm going to pin it. So what the instruction says, the first thing to generate the QR code is to, let me bring Telegram. Okay, let's do it. Run new bot command. Let me transfer these two. Yes. Okay. So I can get back to, so you guys can see what I'm doing again. Let me bring back and put me a little bit slower so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the VM. So I have my chatbot ready, my bot father, the real one, not the fake one that was coming. And I have to run and say new bot. Let me put it up here so you guys see, because I don't want to hide it. New bot, and then one, and then say, all right, a new bot. How are we going to call? Please call the name from your bot. And I say copy the token. Okay, what you guys suggest me to call it? I'm gonna call it the name the app. I'll say Clawd Bot test. No. Now I'll say worker 1. Good. Now let's choose a username for your must end up in bot. Okay, I'll say worker 1 underscore bot, and I'm going to hide when I am about to get the token, right, guys? Because I can't just share that. So let's do it again and say a name. JD worker 1 bot username. Sorry, his username is already taken. Please try something. Come on. Mike Dube. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 bot. If this one is taken, I'm gonna shoot someone. All right. All right. I'm going to delete most of, anyway, after this video, I'm going to delete this bot anyway. So this is the key. Use the token to access. That's the key. So I'm going to delete this bot and I'm creating a new one offline. Copy, select key, paste, and enter. Okay, say Telegram's simplest way to get started. Register the bot with bot father and get going. Bot docs, update Clawd JSON, workspace okay, eligible 7, missing requirement 42, blocked by allowing list 0. Configure skills now. I'll say yes. Preferred node manager, yes. Okay, install missing skills. LP password, Apple Notes, Apple Reminders, Bear Notes, Birds, Blob, Blog Watcher, Blue Sea, Comes Snap, Blue, Gemini, Gift, Rep, Go, Himalaya, Model User, Nano Banana Pro, Nano PDF. Continue without installing dependencies. I will install please select at least one. Space. Okay. Apple Notes, Reminders, Bear Notes, Bird, Blog Watcher. I'm just installing things that PDF, Open AI Whisper, Oracle. I'm just seeing where it's going to take me. Okay. So it's installing Nano Banana, installing all the stuff. Guys, bear in mind that when I finish with this thingy, I'm going to delete this bot and installing clean slate again. I'm going to kill this bot here and creating a new bot with the bot further. This is just a demo at the moment. Let's see. It's done most of it. Is installing all the apps that I'm asking to. Let's see if he's adding anything on here where the apps was meant to supposed to come, but is not. I'm not seeing any new app showing up here unless I'm mistaken. I'm not sure where is going to show the apps that he installed. but you guys can see through this app here that is doing stuff on the background through my CPU usage and disk usage as well. So disk usage, network is not actually downloading much. There's not much of a network, but the memory and the CPU are high, so it's doing something. And I'm seeing that it's writing stuff on the disk. Or so far, I've used 24 gigabytes of data for today, not for this specific installation, just what I have used in data space and storage today. You have just installed Nano Bananas. I'm installing other apps. It's going to continue to run hot until I get all the things I ask it to install done. I always control what is happening on my computer to this little dashboard. To install the IP password. Let's see if those apps are coming here. No, I'm not seeing anything here. I only see site, but site is not part of the applications. It is installing. Let me see on utilities. No, neither as well. But anyway, let's give it time. Let's give it time because it's doing is what we're supposed to do. You have installed Nano Banana, you have installed 1Password, and you have to install a bunch of applications that I ask it to install. And I also want to understand how we interact with it via Telegram, which I have not yet understood. It's all new. This thing is all new for me. Guys, I'm installing a chatbot, an AI tool known as Clawd Bot. The Clawd Bot is a AI assistant which you interact using an AI API and a chat and a application like Telegram to interact with it. It's gonna install applications and you're gonna interact with my computer using third-party commands I send from Telegram. I'm going to be instructing it to do basic things like send emails, respond to emails I receive, respond to messages I receive on Telegram on my behalf, look on my social media interactions, and probably integrate with automations to create content for me and things I can basically not be able there to do. Like for instance, on my online shop, if I can configure it to capture the messages from my potential buyers, like my potential clients and then engage with them on the site when they visit in, that will be nice. So you will capture visits when users get to my website. That's just to show you what website I'm talking about. I have a online store known as meerkats.com. It's a e-commerce dropshipping website, and I want to integrate the chatbot here so that it will interact with the users soon they land on this website and they are browsing through the products on the website. The user is supposed to get to know what the visitors want, and try to collect the data. And this is one of the articles that you can find in Cell on the site. There's so many other tools that we need to work on the site. So yeah, I want my chatbot to help me to automate as much as possible on this website. This I'm just navigating on the site and looking into few things that I also want it to be my assistant to find the winning products. So winning products on the site, I want it to help me to filter products that are selling and products that are not selling, and I can automatically update the products available, the products I want to have it on site, products I no longer want to sell and I want to remove. So this bot is going to be responsible for most of my e-commerce operations. That's my intention. That's why I'm giving it a try to understand how it works. For instance, there are some, basically what I'm seeing here, there are some duplicates. Yeah, there are duplicates, definitely duplicates on the site, and I need to remove that. I'm not sure if that's, or it's just yeah, they were, oh, it was a glitch. It was not actually the site. It was a glitch. There's not duplicates. There is not duplicates. So yeah, that's what I want the bot to do. Let's watch what the bot is doing. It's still installing Apple Notes. I think because it's only 20 minutes to midnight, I'm going to stop the stream for now. And then because most of the stream when I started, it was put a like some inspirational speech from Denzel Washington at the beginning of this stream. That's what I was doing. Tomorrow, my next stream, I promise to come straight on the bot. I will be installing the bot during the day. I will spend some time understanding how the bot works. I'll do a fresh new install. I'll remove this one, delete, and revert back to my snapshot VM, and I will be coming with, oh, look at that, install a bunch of things. It failed to install Apple Note, Formula Memo, and then he went down to get it self-healed. For instance, he tried to install something, it failed there, and then he kind of recorrect itself, and then the bought other stuff that he's installing. So now he's installing Bird. He's installing a bunch of things. I need to spend some time understanding these two, playing around with it, seeing what it's capable to do. I'm going on their documentation page, and I'm gonna watch the I'm gonna consume as much as I can to understand how can I use this tool to do lots of things I have in my mind. One of the things I really want to start doing is to build a app for a utility company. It is something that was coming on a pipeline, myself and my partner. So good things are coming. Good things are coming. The reason I decided to give it a go to this app is especially because I really, really want to be able to, and I know the AI is enable us to do that, is be able to build a company without having a employee. It's can be like a company made of two people, two persons, but can operate as a corp, and all the employees will be AI based bots, agents, and automation frameworks. That's what is my intention, and I'm starting now today. That's why I'm giving a go to installing the Clawd Bot and see what it can do. How can I use it to build what I have in my mind, guys? I've been writing pages of these ideas I had. So like basically just today you can see I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of planning just like for this simple idea I have. And I know like if I have to build all my own, it will take ages, probably months and months. And then using the tools we have in hands like AI, chatbots, agents, and stuff, I can accelerate and build this solution in a couple of days. And then that's my intention. And I will, of course, I'm not opening and showing you guys everything I build from ground zero, like, but I will show you, I'll be sharing the process. At the same time, I'm doing a career shift. Yeah. So although I will be working to myself and with my partner as like chief operational technical, like as an engineer, my background is technology, so I'm really comfortable working with computers and code. But my intention as a professional is to become something somebody completely different. That's what I've been doing on the last 10 years because I can. So I'm shifting from a employee to a full-time online seller, if I can say that. But I also want to do other things. I want to experiment in working in something more manual, involving manual handling, something like, I don't know, working with forklift and warehouses for part-time, or go do some gardening as a volunteer, something that I can do with my body, not just sitting the whole day in front of computer writing code. I've been doing that for the last, is it 20? I started working in computing in 2011. So it's been long time, like 14 years working in IT. So I guess I have enough. I want to work in something different, something new, something challenging, something that forced me to learn and learn again. Like kind of I'm reinventing myself. I will continue working computers because I love computers, but this will be me as a freelancer, not as an employee. My intention is that, as I said, I want to do something more manual. Guys, I know as an engineer, I'm getting really well paid, but that's not what motivates me anymore. It's not the money, because I've been working with all sort of companies, entities, governments, and stuff, and I've been really, really well paid. But again, it goes to the point that there is not the money that motivates me anymore. Although the money is important, though, don't get me wrong. Nobody's saying that I can live without money. I'm not saying that I want to be poor, and I'm not poor. But I got to the point that I know I can generate that same money that they are paying me, while I am at the same time I'm doing something that I actually love. And although I've been I'm graduated as a computer scientist, and I am a professional computer engineer. I think that my call is no longer in there, and it's time for me to do a shift. And I'm doing it now because I can. And yeah, whatever. Done. One of the things I want to see myself doing more often is this. It's like me in front of the camera showing you what I know, what I can do. I'm creating courses, like one of the things I'm doing to sustain myself. I'm creating courses to be available on platforms like Udemy as Skillshare. Yeah, it's gonna be on Udemy and Skillshare for to start, but there is also other things I am doing. All right. Enough of me ranting. Let's see. Clawd Bot installed. Nano Banana Pro. Nano Banana is a AI based tool. It's a AI LLM for image generation. Then installed 1Password. Is installed Apple Notes, and he failed for some reason. Then he self-correct and then did some stuff. And then installed Birds, Blog Watcher, Blue CLI, and Clawd Hub. Is installing Gemini right now. So let's go again here. I want to see if he's creating links to the application he's installing, or if I only going to be able to use those apps using the CLI on terminal. He's doing lots of things. Okay. At the moment, there is not much I can show. There's not much. There's a lot I can show, but I don't want to overwhelming you guys. The focus today is one tool at a time on this channel. I don't want to like be all over the place and not being able to help you produce something. So while we wait for CloudDB, I want to show you just one thing. Let's go into our browser. Let's minimize this. No, it's Google Chrome. Shut. Yeah, it's Sora. I'm always back here. I love Sora. Not like love the way I love a person. Of course not. I really like Sora. So yesterday I haven't streamed, but on the day before I use I'm getting better and better in generating images with Sora. The more you use it, the better you become. So for instance, on this image, yeah, what I did and what I've done, I basically used a command, a prompt. Let's see if he loads it. A prompt, that's the prompt. This is a prompt. Prompt is a word command, is like a written command that explains to the application to create something in a way that you want. So on this prompt, I said for it to create a YouTube thumbnail for a video, and I gave it the video title, say how to create and edit videos with Filmora and CapCut. And then I gave it the dimension, say how much, what the person on the picture, and I uploaded the picture. This is the original picture, what the picture should look like. And then I gave it some like some filters to create the image. So it needs to be on YouTube with YouTube interface on the image. It needs to be cinematic shadows, 4K, and the format of the size of the image. And then I asked to create, and that's what he created, because I said also that the character should be someone looking at a surprised face. Features him amazed, man, discovers how to create and edit videos with few models. So like he showed my image, like I found something and I was really surprised. Go back. No, don't go back. So he always, it's not like it doesn't always create two images, but I instructed always to create two versions of the same image. For this one, I was more because I created two different videos, and I'm testing that on YouTube. So, and then I've been using few Sora for a while now. This is for my, and I think you guys already heard me talk about my gaming YouTube channel, and this banner that I've created for it is I've tested. I start by testing this, and then one of the things I was a bit upset was the fact that I really like this one, but I forgot to ask it to change the channel name and put it the catchy word, the tagline. So this one is just create channel name and your tagline here. And I was like, oh my god, that was like almost this meg when the image came really nice. I really honestly I like this one better than this one, but then I end up using that one. That if you go on the channel you will find this one. But then all goes down to, and again that's the character I create. I believe I'm using this character as my gamer profile. And again, all of these creation is done prompting, and then when you prompt, you'll write create. As I said, you use a combination of words to instruct the AI to do something. Like for instance, I'm saying design a high resolution YouTube banner for a gaming focused YouTube channel. The banner should feature a dynamic modern gaming aesthetic with a neon light, blues, purple, pinks. Include a black African male gamer character with a cool urban gamer style, headset, hoodie, and confident pose. Incorporate elements like glowing keyboard controller or gaming setup in the background. Show a digital environment like a futurist gaming arena, streaming room, or cyberpunk inspired city space. Leave space for channel name and tagline. Positioning the center of left third on the frame. Be visual balanced and optimize for YouTube banner dimensions. Safe size zone, center 1546 times 423 pixels, full size 2560 per 1440 pixels. Style sharp cinematic high detail concept, art focus on an energy, personality, and visual storytelling. It should feel like a mix between programmer branding and modern pop culture aesthetics. So this prompt was all I written the base of it, and then what I did, I said, okay, I'm not really happy with my version, so I copy my version and I jump into ChatGPT, and there is a prompt called Prompt Engineer. So basically, YouTube, based on my initial prompt, I go on YouTube and I say, okay, I have this prompt right here. I have this prompt. Improve my prompt. And I click just here and I said, improve my prompt. And when I said improve my prompt, it's gonna say, sure, I can help you. Please paste the prompt and tell me what is the goal of the prompt. For instance, say generate marketing copy, summarize text writing code, and who is the intended audience to use option. Be helpful. So like the AI will generate a prompt for you, so you don't need it to do yourself. And that what better of the AI itself to write its own prompts, and that's what I've been doing, and that's how I managed to get all of this. So most of the images that I am creating, this is Morgan Freeman look like image, and all of these prompts I've been basically generating using reverse prompt. That's what I'm saying, and I learned that in one of the AI trainings I took part of. It's called reverse prompt, and that's my journey on Sora, and I should show how I do use my prompts, and that's the uploads I've done, some images of myself that I have uploaded to the system. And the Sora also has videos. That's what I didn't show. Although there are some models that are better than there are some models that are better than Sora, I think. You can do a lot on here. You can do a lot here. So, yep. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back to our VM and check what is going on here. Let's see if it has managed to install those apps. Right, is installed. Okay, let's full screen. This box definitely need. Whoa, is installing lots of stuff. I've asked him to install lots of stuff. He failed to install Gemini. He failed to install some tools. He's installing Oracle and he's installing WCLA. I think that's the last one. He's downloading lots of stuff. As you can see, so far received 3.9 gigabytes of data. Yeah, he's using a fair use of memory, but the CPU is hot. The CPU is running hot. It's installing Nano PDF, but it failed to install Gemini. He installed CloudDB, Blog Watcher, Blue CLI. I don't even know what these tools are. And so the most important one for me was just Nano Banana. And if it's not able to install anything else, I don't care. As long as Nano Banana, really nice stuff for this. So let's continue waiting. I think this is the last app it has to install based on the things I asked it. It was a summarize and WACLA, and he's running right now the WACLA installation. So let's go find something else too. Guys, I was showing you Sora, but actually there is another tool, Leonardo. There's another tool I use on the past, which is Leonardo AI. Although I'm not paying for it anymore, Leonardo AI is a remarkable tool for image generation. Again, I will show you a few things I used to create. Let me do the signing. It evolved a lot since last time I used it, so I'm pretty sure I will find some good stuff. It looks nice though. I missed using. I miss it a bit. I miss a lot, not even a bit. Continue. Invalid username and password, please. What's wrong? What? Never. I thought you've completely forgot me. Dismiss. GPT image 1.5 now available. Right. Okay, give it a like. Let's go. So, first of all, let me see. Let me show you my library. My library is the stuff I already used Leonardo to do. Those are the things I try to use it to the creations. Oh, this one resembles the actor. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm on the stream anyway. Those I was really experimenting with Leonardo. Yeah, this is one of the best things I've done with Leonardo so far. This is an image, bear in mind. This is an image. It's like a video of someone riding a horse pursuing someone else. You can see. Can I think this? Okay, I will. I haven't animated the image. I don't know why it's static anyway, but those are the brands and things I've been doing. Lots of things with this. Lots of things with it. I've been using Leonardo more. This is for my store. By the way, I need to recover this store because I've done lots of. Yeah, I can't show deep down because there are some copyright based protected content that was created down there, so I cannot just share. Let me just see if I can find the videos I generated. Those are the images. Come on, show me the videos. Yeah, those are few of the videos I've, but still, let's see if it's this one. Was it this one? No, it wasn't. Anyway, this is just okay. I can't just continue go down. It's just to show what capabilities Leonardo, which is another image-based generation tool that I've used in the past, and yeah, those are the some of the videos I used. Some of the videos I used and create stuff here. Those are the things we've done with Leonardo. I didn't continue exploring for some reason. I jumped from Leonardo to Sora, and I stopped using Leonardo. Although my account's still live and is there with content I created it. And let's go back to check our VM. Every time we come back here, it just completely blacks out. It's still installing the CLI. This is taking ages, guy. And then it's already midnight. I think because tomorrow I still have to go to work, I'm calling this off. I'll leave it the machine installing. I'm not stopping as I did last time. I'm gonna leave this on, but I'm stopping the stream. Tomorrow, I'm not going to do the inspirational thing. I'm starting right from where we stop. I'm going to show you what I found about Clawd Bot and to see if we can start experiment with it and bring in stuff and understand how it works and things like that. We're also gonna integrate. First tomorrow, I'm going to do a proper installation. I'm gonna delete everything I've done today. Delete the VM or restore to default version. And tomorrow I'm going offline. I'm going to install Clawd Bot on this properly with the API keys and create a new bot on Telegram as well. And after that, I will in evening do the stream and show you me using this bot, automating stuff, and then showing it to work as it's supposed to be working. Okay. And for that said, I am ending the stream and I want to see you guys tomorrow. Keep it real. Your dreams can come true one step at a time. Don't be afraid of challenging yourself, challenge your beliefs, challenge your preconceptions. If you want something, go for it. Don't doubt it, because the dream only coming when to you because you are capable to deliver, although you don't know how to get there. Believe in yourself, otherwise nobody else will do. Nobody else will believe. You need to believe first so everyone else can believe on you. But even if the doubters come, if someone or everyone say you won't be able or capable to deliver it, the thing you believe you want to do it, just go still. Even if you're afraid, go still. Like if you have to jump, jump, because the things that do bless us and open the doors are the scary things we are afraid of doing. But I'm not referring to stupid things. I'm saying the things that you know deep down that will elevate your life in all aspects, financially, on your family, on your health, on your standard of living and everything else. And if you really know and you really believe that that is your call, go for it. Don't wait for anything. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow will never come. You will only have today and now. And if you want to do something, if you want to change your life, if you want to improve what you have, if you're not happy with your situation, you only have now to change. If you keep on waiting for tomorrow or someone else to come and save you, sorry guys, nobody will come to save. Sorry guys, nobody will do for you. It's only you. It's all responsibility is yours. Stop blaming the world, your neighbors, the witchcraft, someone pursuing you, whatever you're trying to bullshit, finding exclusion. It's not, sorry, excuses. No, nobody, there is no excuses. Excuses don't change your life anyway. Doesn't matter how many excuses you make, your life is gonna be worse and worse and worse, because if you don't improve it, you get worse. And I think it's time for you to start act. Yeah. Remember, is one step at a time. Today, give it one step forward. Tomorrow, another step forward. And then when you realize you really walked more than a mile, and you move forward to really, 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 really long from the place you started, one step at a time. All right, take care. The thing is, installing some of the applications that I asked to install have failed. I think the WCI didn't install because, of course, I'm not on the framework it was supposed to, because it was expect me to have some dependencies, and I was supposed to have homebrew pre-installed on this machine. I'm learning to work with this bot. Install Sonos CLI, set Go Places API key for Go Places. It's gonna ask me for Google Places API key. But anyway, I'm stopping it here, and I will freeze the machine, destroy it, and then start from scratch again tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you like. Well, I wasn't productive on this stream, to be honest. We haven't came to any nice conclusion. But the beginning of the stream, I did had some motivation running, and I believe that actually was the highlight of this stream. Not this bit, because well, this bit I showed you something new. If you don't understand the technology much, it's gonna be probably you will struggle to get at this point I had, but I might do something more like with step by step and show you what is like working. And then if you think that is gonna be something that gonna be is something that will be beneficial for you to have, you might give it a try. It's not as hard as it sounds, and I can share all the documentation and probably create a simple documentation showing you step by step how you install and how you get it work. Then I might do it. I'm not saying that we'll do it now. I might do it if I make it work successful on my side. I might do it to show how you do on your side, or you're just free to look on their side and then understand from there and how you make it work for you. All right, take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheerio.